Hi, I'm Rita.
And I'm Suzanne, and this is Reality.
The Reali-Tea podcast. We back. We back. We back.
We're
We
back, we're
back.
back, we're back once again.
Listen, thank you for all being patient with all the technical difficulties. But Senzo, it sounds better today. Like it doesn't sound like there's a delay. So I'm feeling optimistic.
I hope so.
Listen,
I
I
hope
hope I
so.
didn't
Like
jinx
I've been
it.
watching, and like with each episode, it's getting better and
Yeah.
better. I'm like, okay,
Yeah. We're
the
getting there.
gods are on our
We're
side.
getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah.
So thanks
So
for
thank you guys for your
everybody.
patience,
Exactly. Thanks for so much
for
for
the
being
views,
patient.
for the listens.
To everybody
Love.
that is listening on the podcast, this is episode 83. Thank you for supporting. Countdown to 100. We're getting there. Getting there. We're getting there. Countdown.
We need to do something big.
We're popping
like
champagne. We're popping champagne. You come with a glass of something. Or maybe
Are we going to be in the different venues, or
I
we're
was
going to be in
gonna
the same
say
venue?
maybe we should try Be Together.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for episode 100. And maybe we must
I think so.
dress
For
up.
episode 100, I agree.
We should dress up.
Like be formal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be smart casual.
Oh. Okay, smart cash works.
Like I'll wear kwai-kwais. I'll wear my kwai-kwais. It's fine.
Yeah, some nub-nubs.
Yeah.
They must hear them as you walk across.
Exactly.
Give them some ASMR. The shoes, honey, get the shoes.
Actually. But yeah, episode 83. What are you sipping on today, Sens? Just water? It's hot.
No, not just water actually. I just got some like rooibos tea, fresh pack, and then I just cooled it a bit.
Oh my god, we're doing
Nice
the
and
same
chill.
thing. I got coffee and I chilled it. I put ice blocks. Cheers, friend.
Clink, 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 bitch.
Clink, clink. Yeah, I'm also drinking just a cold brew of coffee. Because I've been feeling, I don't know if you've been feeling it, but I don't know, I've been very like tired. Especially like last week and this week.
Really?
But there's a full moon in Leo. We're recording this on the 15th of February. Feb 16th is a full moon in Leo. So I don't know if that's affecting me, but I've been tired.
The Leo child, the Leo. It's the coincidence.
Exactly. But yes, like I said, February 15th today that we're recording. So yesterday was Valentine's Day. And if anybody that's on the Twitter streets noticed that Lerato Kganyago was trending from the morning, because she's always had these lavish Valentine, things her husband does the most for her.
I didn't even realize. I didn't realize because I was just going through my own things.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm off the socials this Valentine's. Please, like, I don't even.
So she was trending from the morning, and we only found out what she got for Valentine's Day in the evening. But people were just waiting because people were like, every Valentine's is shaking for Lerato Kganyago because it's peak love. So this year,
who is she? Who is she with?
We
Because
don't know.
She's with some like, who is this person?
I don't know. We never see his face.
No one knows. They just know that it's some rich man.
Exactly. We never see his face.
Wow. No one knows what he's involved in. Like,
I don't know. Maybe people have seen his face, but I haven't like seen anybody maybe reveal anything about him. Like, I don't know who that man is.
yeah, that's a flex. That's a flex. I like low
No,
key.
but guys, you must show us your men, because what if they're scamming you? You must show us.
Do you know what if she's dating Tinder swindler?
Exactly.
We don't know.
Like, what if someone's like, I've been scammed by this man, so get out. No, apparently we must start showing our men because the swindling scamming is a thing.
People don't want to know about the swindling. I think that's why we don't show our men.
Guys, you can't be showing us
we don't want to
elbows.
know.
Even though I'm about that life, you can't be showing us their elbows and maybe just their hands.
It's because we don't want to know. But like, I want to stay trapped in this fantasy. Please don't tell me about no. I don't want my IG DMs to be popping off now from 5 different people I don't even know saying, "Hey, listen."
Ooh, and then somebody starts into your DM saying, "No, that's my baby daddy." Ooh, you be so stressed. Can you imagine?
Well, like they'll be like, "Here's his IG." You wonder why it's not on Instagram because he blocked you.
You see what I'm saying?
It's rough in those
It
streets.
really is,
Streets,
guys. Yo, the dating streets, guys. Sometimes I'm like, if I was in a relationship, even if things were a little tea for tense, I mean, I'm gonna just stay, because to go back and be single again, yo.
You're locked in.
Yeah, I rather we make it work, hey. Let's make it work. The streets. To go back and be single again. No. But Lerato Kganyago, so it looks like she's getting a hotel. She has her own hotel. That's where they had dinner. It has a restaurant and everything, and that was her Valentine's. Like, I don't know how somebody tops. Like, what is he gonna do next year?
Okay, what's the name of this hotel? Where is it?
Okay, hold on. Let me just check her thingy quickly because it had the name. Because
Like, I
she
need
went on
specifics.
IG Live.
Is this like a boutique hotel? Is it a
Oh,
franchise?
there you
Like, I
go.
just have so
So
many
it's called
questions.
12 on Hill L Villa and Spa, and then the restaurant also is Amore Restaurant.
It's giving me boutique.
I
It's
think
giving me
I think
boutique.
it's
Where
in
in Cape Town?
Northcliffe. In Northcliffe.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's
flex,
giving boutique. Listen,
flex.
and listen, lots of
Listen,
January.
Lirato, if you need people to review your hotel, like we're
Send
here, we're
us.
ready.
We give professional
Yeah,
reviews.
we'll book our weekends, our week, whichever.
Hey, it has its
Can
own
even be a
website. Well, it doesn't
Wednesday.
have a website yet, but it's in Northcliffe, yeah, in in Randburg, yeah.
Wow, love it.
First of all, can we just
No, I love it.
now
That's a
that I just
flex.
said Randburg, guys, I don't know if anybody noticed, but everywhere's Randburg. I was in Killarney and I look at the weather app, it says I'm in Randburg. You go somewhere else, it says that you're in everywhere's Randburg. It's actually a problem. I'm talking about Johannesburg in South Africa to all our international peeps, but everywhere's Randburg.
It's a pandemic. It's a
It's
panini,
a
man.
panini. It's a panini.
Randburg is a panini.
So somebody said that this man is gonna have to buy her South Africa because I don't know how you top that. Like, okay, if I have, he must open up another business for her, like a logistic business, get her some trucks. Like, I don't know. Next year, like he's gonna. I don't know how you top that,
Mm.
but this man is doing the most. It's a lot. I think I'd be overwhelmed.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, now when it's his birthday, what must happen?
Don't
Also,
even bother.
I'm gonna be making your birthday lavish with your money. Hey, I just
No,
hope you
of
know.
course, child. Who's supposed to pay for it? You.
I don't have that kind of
Yeah, like
money.
I'll just tell you, this is the budget for your birthday. Please send the
Just give me
money.
the card.
Please send the money. This is the budget for your birthday. Just drop them racks. But I feel like it's not a
What?
problem.
No, for someone like him, it should not be.
But wait,
It really
this
shouldn't.
hotel already has reviews. 1232
Wait, but
reviews.
it's a new hotel.
That's my thing, because
Wait, did he build a hotel or did he buy an establishing
I
hotel? I
think
thought
he
he bought an
bought it
establishing hotel.
because now that's what it's actually looking like.
Yeah,
Because even in the
yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
live, it's like, okay, I must find receptionist now, and I was like, oh, I thought there was a part of me that thought it was new, but now I'm like, I don't know. But it must be but it must get a website. It's a sophisticated guest house offering 812 stylish rooms, plus a lounge with a dining room and meeting space. But I'm sure then the husband upgraded it for her.
It's giving me that energy. Like, I can definitely hear by like the name of it. It was giving me boutique hotel, only 12 rooms. You know, each room is like differently designed, kind of energy.
It's giving the drama.
I'm feeling
It's giving money. It's giving money.
No, bro. Props to her. Happy New Day to everyone who got to celebrate.
Okay, well, I'll say happy Valentine's Day. Sen is going to say happy New Day. Shout out.
Happy New Day.
Guys, listen, if you had a Valentine, I hope it was amazing. I hope they did the most for you. And yes, men are the ones that are supposed to do something for Valentine's Day. Men are busy asking for gifts. What do you want?
So then, what if it's two women? What if it's two women or like someone non-binary? Then what must happen?
No, then they have to have a conversation 2 weeks before just to discuss who's going to do it. It needs to be a conversation. Then let's talk about it.
Yeah, we'll leave that for the lovers.
Yeah, we'll leave it for the lovers. I hope you guys had an awesome Valentine's Day. If you didn't have a Valentine, we're going to try again next year. We try again next year. But anyway, guys, today we're talking about the Real House of Durban. I have a lot of thoughts actually about the episode. Lots. Actually, I have a lot of thoughts. But let's get into the Real House of Durban, season 2, episode 3. It's episode 3 of The Real House of Durban, and last episode we left off with this invitation to some black tie affair that somebody dropped off at Jojo's house. How they got Jojo's address, we still don't know, but we're just gonna have to go with it because we're gonna have to go
that's the story
with
they came up with. So,
like, don't read too much into it because
it is
what it is.
is.
Like, that was hella, I don't know. it wasn't working for me. That's all I gotta say. But we're picking up with the sip and see, and the decor looks cute. I mean, yeah, sip and see. It's all blue and white.
Yeah.
And Jojo's
Yeah.
the only person that brought her.
Let's see, the weather wasn't working in her
Yes.
favor, but like shit.
That's and you hate to see it. I was like, the weather really be that girl. She came in like
that you have no control over.
Exactly. But Jojo brought her hubby, Calvin. Calvin is really giving me like, you know, like a white person that's like just awkward around so many black people. Like that's the like he's just so he just kept smiling the whole
For
time.
me, it was like that's my thing. I'm like, why is your smile plastered on your face? My G, are you that uncomfortable? Like, I think it's the cameras. I think the cameras as well might be like,
yes,
you know,
yes, yes. But all the ladies are there. Okay, wait. So Nonku said that she almost had a potential partner for the black tie affair, but that homeboy pulled out. Now she's like, I need somebody, like somebody. Do you think Nonku would do well with a white man? Just be honest with us,
Nonku. Just a white man who would worship her, yes. He'd have to worship her. Like he can't be someone who takes nonsense. Like he has to be a simp for Nonku, basically. Like Nonku needs a simp, but a rich one as well. Because she's a lot to work with.
Yeah.
Like it has to be someone who can like look past all of her craziness and just be like, wow, you're beautiful. Because she's a stunning woman.
She is,
and she has great style. But she's a mess.
But she's a mess. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So that's to be someone like some like old man, I'd say like 60s, 70s. Like he's had his second wife and he's like, oh damn, it won't get better than this.
Yeah.
Then he meets Nonku and he's like, actually I've always wanted to be with a black woman. Like, it has to be someone German. Yeah.
And not her looking for a German man in South Africa. Like how's that supposed to work? Man, book a flight to Germany.
Right? Like book a flight, yeah, and make a plan.
And stay there for like months so you can find your true love.
Yeah.
But now Londi comes out. I hated her. I hated her outfit. I don't know what else, but I really did not like her. The only thing I liked was the hat. But everything, like, I have it on my phone because obviously you guys know every Mondays we put up yay or nay for the outfits from the episode.
Yes.
But no, I didn't like it.
Okay.
I think she can do better.
I see where she's going. I see the vision. Yeah, she can do better. Let me say she can do better. But like, I'm not mad at it.
Okay, I'm mad because I know she has style. I'm really mad at her. I'm upset now because she didn't have to do that to us. Because we've been believing in her.
Why you always gotta be so mad?
What song is that?
A lot to be mad about.
Who's that?
Solange.
Oh.
Solange knows.
Oh, okay.
Ran into this girl. She said, "Why you always?"
Which album is this?
YouTube copyrights. Copy. The first one.
Oh. Okay, that's why. No, the second one. When I get home.
The one before. Yeah, a seat at the table.
Oh, yeah. I'm listening to the album in full.
With Lil Wayne.
Okay, never mind. Let's move on.
Wow.
I listened to the second album back to back. Like I love that album. Like it's my favorite.
So why don't you listen to the first one because they're the same sound. The first one is the same.
Okay,
sound.
let's move on because now I'm gonna have to get into a argument. But anyway, the baby's super cute, and then Lassie comes in, blessing the child with money. He said, "Here, 100 rand. Here's money for you. Here." He's like, "We're just anointing you with cash." It really was. I was like, what's happening here? But I was here for it. I was like, so the parents are going to take that money for themselves. But, because that's what black parents be doing. Yeah. My brother's still holding on to like money that my mom, when we somebody gave us cash when we were kids. Where's it? Brenda. People are
holding it. I wasn't put into a fund.
Honestly, kind of maybe it was put into a fund and we already spent the money, but who knows? But not Nonku, sorry. Londi's mom says a speech. She comes in with a prayer. But why was she speaking English? She didn't have to.
Who? Why? For whom?
It's Real House of Durban. We're in KZN.
It was so awkward. It was so awkward. I was just cringing. Man.
They can translate. Somebody can translate.
Hello. Like if you're most comfortable speaking in Zulu, then man, speak to me in Zulu, and like we'll make a
We'll
plan.
make-
Hey, we'll translate somehow, some way. But
It was so
yo,
uncomfortable watching that. I was
it was
uncomfortable.
so
It
uncomfortable to
was
listen to.
cringe.
It was really, yeah,
She didn't
yeah.
have
Because actually,
to.
my mom, she was like, someone said Londi can't speak English, and I'm like, what do you mean, mom? You've seen Londi, like she can. And then when we saw the mom, we're like, oh, you meant the mom. You meant the mom.
That's it was it was giving Nonku season 1 always speaking English. Like it was giving that. Like just speak in your language. Because I don't understand why you'd want to speak English. Like I said, anybody worried about JoJo and her man, like they'll be alright. They'll have to just deal.
Yeah,
You're around black people and Zulu black people that speak Zulu.
exactly. Yeah,
Dunzo.
yeah,
Dunzo.
100%. Yeah.
But then we get to a spicy moment where Londi, it looks like Annie was spilling the tea and basically told Londi that Nonku feels like you don't look like your Instagram pictures. And for me, I was like, okay, maybe is it the filters? I don't know. But then Nonku basically says that you look lighter. And the minute she said that, I went to her Instagram. I said, I need to see this. I was like, lighter where? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the lighting. I don't know.
I was also like, I didn't get that whole point of like, you look lighter. Yeah, I was very confused. Even when like Jojo in her like ITM, she was like, you don't, or what? You use filters, honey, or whatever she said along those lines. I was like, what are you guys talking about?
What?
Like, she looks stunning and she looks the same to me. She looks even better like face like
person.
on video than on like a picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then,
Okay, well, I can't say in person. Have you met her in
yeah, I
person?
haven't.
Can you
Never
say in
mind.
person?
We just know her on TV and Instagram. Let's not. Let me not act like I see
One day, honey.
one day, honey. But then Nonku also says in her ITM that nothing. Oh wait, so she said in person, nothing in this group is private. I was like, it's a reality TV show. Nothing is meant to be private. Then there would be no confrontations at all. Not a single confrontation would happen.
Facts. Mm-hmm.
It can't be like that. Anyway, okay, so from after this, right, the rest of the episode confused me with timelines because the rest of the scenes, they made it sound like the event was happening that day. Then jiggy people are having paintball, but it's not the same day anymore. Like there was just
The
confusion.
timeline was messed.
Very
It was
messy.
messed up, especially when Annie came in and she was telling her husband, and she was like, "Oh yeah, last night was the thingy," and I'm like, "No, that you were at the sip and see. That was like for us. That was 2 nights ago, or like two whatever,
Yes.
2 events ago."
Yes.
You know, I was very annoyed by that. Like, why didn't they just show that scene first? Why didn't they put that scene of Annie and the guru first?
Exactly. Or why didn't, especially for this episode, why didn't they have the paintball thing first? Because that didn't happen on the same day. Because the way they looked like, these women were, the whole day they were booked. They had Londi and Annie breakfast things. Then people were talking to their husbands and what. And then they had paintball at the end of the day. But don't you have an event? A black tie affair?
Oh, so are you saying that, like, to you, it made it seem as if this all happened in like one day?
Because okay, let me go through it. But because there was a moment, then I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so so I skipped over Nonku and her mom's conversation. It really was not that interesting.
Did you skip it?
Yeah, no, I didn't skip it. I watched it, but I was like, I didn't have anything to write for it. Did you?
Oh yeah, okay, no, yeah. I mean, it was like you can see that this is an event that's going to come up later in the season. I don't know.
It was just debriefing.
The queen's going to confront the mother, the father.
It was just debriefs about what happened or what's been happening.
I think the question is like, why is the queen like featured so much in the show? Like, should we give her a Nopkiri to hold as well?
Give her Nopkiri there, and then she must be in the center of that group picture. Because at this point,
then what's going to be her tagline? Whatever people say or think, it is their business. That's her tagline.
And she lives by those words, Shane. She lives by those words. You love to see
it. It is their business.
Listen, she lives by them.
Love it.
But then also I skipped over Annie and her husband's conversation. I mean, we're still talking about Nonku's mom. I don't know, that whole thing. We're bored. Then we see Tobile at home, and she's with her daughter, who's not her biological daughter, but she raised her, Umpilo. And then this is where I was confused, because then she said she's stressed about the event. And she's like, the event is today. And I was like, huh? So I was like, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, the event is today. So, But then the more scenes that kept on coming up, I was like, wait, is this thing really happening today? Like, people are booked.
Is this thing really happening? Okay, I see what you're saying.
So fine, said she's stressed about
No,
the event.
they've messed up.
Yeah. Said she's stressed about the event. And I was like, I don't know how stressed she was, because now when we get to the event, Homegirl was late. Really late. But anyway, maybe that was their plan. I don't know, but we'll discuss that. And then Jojo,
I was so happy to see her with her daughter, though. I'm like, yes, girl, beat her on Durban, because she gives me that energy of like she'd be like, I don't know, she would give that like nice housewives daughter of a housewife.
Yes, she's interesting. I think because they have such a nice relationship. Like if anybody watches Utano Nestembu, they really have a good relationship.
Makomalo is actually just getting her bag. Like, she is getting her bag, man. She said talk show on SABC One. She said reality show on Mzansi Magic with my other sister wives. And now she's like Housewives of Durban.
She's on Showmax.
And talk show on that radio show. Like,
hello.
I love to see it. I actually love to see it.
Booked and busy. Yeah. Then we move on to Jojo and Lassie. Jojo's at La Concourse Place. And I guess everybody's picking up the tension between Annie and Nonku, right? And I think last season we didn't get any of this. I think Annie did pick up, like, maybe she doesn't like Nonku, but now it's like it's really coming out this season. Like, Annie just doesn't like this girl.
They're really pushing for like this rivalry, which I'm keen for. Like, Housewives needs, you need a classic rivalry that would last seasons.
Of course.
You need a Kenya and a Portia.
Yes.
Or Kenya and a
We need that kind of back and forth. Like, they may just throw shade the whole time. But Lassie agrees that, let's just talk about the whole thing of Jojo and her man. Because at the sip and see, Jojo's like, oh, should Calvin get us some stuff? Now we're talking about, Lankonko's like, listen, culturally, we just don't do those things. Because he's like, your husband can serve you, but why is he serving women that he doesn't know? I don't know. I mean,
which is fair.
Yeah, exactly. It is fair. I was like, I'd probably feel uncomfortable too, because I was like, Shemi was the only man there. I mean, Lassie did say, she's like,
now we're making him carry 7 drinks like he's a waiter. No,
he's a guest. It's not that necessary, like the rest of us.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like he can serve me as my wife, like that's cool, but like there's no need to serve everyone else. That he just met today.
But also, we talk about who, and it comes up a lot this episode, who Latonko is going to take to this black tie affair. And I'm like, Latonko is busy hyping us up for nothing. Stop it. They keep asking about this special man, or if she's seeing anybody. Stop. She's hyping us up for nothing. There is nothing.
They were making a big deal out of nothing.
There is nothing.
Literally nothing. It's just, it can be a male companion. Like, you can't have male friends, guys. It's not.
Danzo.
Please.
Literally, it's okay. Then we skip to Annie and Londi having lunch, breakfast. I don't know. They were having mimosas. I don't know what was going on. I really don't know what time of day it was. But they said that they love Jojo and Calvin. They really are super cute. They love each other. Like, she was sitting on his lap at the sip and see.
Yeah. I like their energy with each other. Yes. It's very playful. It's very cute.
Yes. Yeah. And then they were discussing the back and forth with Nonku, like, how does Annie feel? And Annie just says that she doesn't understand Nonku, which I totally get, because I don't think any one of us, as viewers, I'm sure her colleagues do not understand her. Like, it's everybody. It's not just Annie. Do you understand Nonku? If you do, tell us.
To a certain degree, wow, that was very confrontational. Now I feel scared to tell you. But yeah, to a certain degree, like, I understand her. I understand her character. Okay. Like, I mean, we all have a Nonku in our lives, or have seen someone who's like a Nonku. Yes. Like, so I get it, and I do think that there is like redemption for her as a person. Jeez, redemption. I do feel like she can be like a good person. It's just that sometimes her intent comes off as, Yeah.
No, I get you.
Also, I think that she's someone who like really loves attention and loves the camera, and is willing to do anything for that, which is why her friendship with her Mabusi is a bit tenuous, because I'm sure she would realize if I'm like shady towards Mabusi, this is going to give me more camera.
Yeah, she's like, I'm coming, and she's like, I've secured my second season. Like, that's probably what it was.
I've secured my, exactly.
Secured her second season. And then she says, Oh, then they're talking about, I guess, she's willing to have a conversation with Nonku, but she's like, Nonku mustn't show up with her mother. And I was like, that's so true. Like, I mean, we happy that Nonku's close with her mom. Like, we get
Please.
it. But mom can't be coming everywhere. Like, she can't be showing up at every
Everywhere.
event. Like,
No.
no.
Because now we can't. Now we finna come. Now we can't talk about like whatever we usually talk about if an elder isn't there. Like, please, guys.
I skipped over Jojo and her husband. That really wasn't an important scene, but they were just enjoying the view. Still was confused as to where we were, what day it was. I don't know what the hell was going on. No, I really don't know.
I can't with you.
Because I mean,
like this thing of you being stuck on what day are we on?
No, but what day are we on? Is the event today or is it tomorrow? Oh, what? Those other scenes.
Was it yesterday?
When was it? Or when is it?
Yeah, their timeline was very confusing. Like the order of their scenes. Or you know what? If you want to put scenes in that order, then take out lines where they mention, "Oh, it's happening today,"
Yes.
"Oh, it's happening next week." We don't even have to know that. But like, just take that out because that confuses us.
I don't know why they did that. Because literally on my notes here, I've written how the timeline is off. Because I'm like, how all these different scenes. I thought at some point we're getting to the black tie because it was said earlier that it was today.
And you know what? Like, I'm pretty sure with like most Bravo shows, timelines are off anyway, especially with shows like Housewives.
Yes.
But they make sure that you don't realize what it is unless you're like really paying attention.
Exactly.
To the small.
Or maybe when
details,
they talk about it in the reunion, you'll hear someone's like, "It happened 6 months ago or 3 months ago." Like then you'll pick up maybe when these things happen. But like you said, like on the show, I shouldn't have to wonder like what's happening, because literally they made it sound like the event was that day. So after the scene with Jojo and her husband, I was now thinking, okay, cool, the black tie affair is now coming.
Here comes.
Then jiggy people had paintball. No, but I mean,
I was also annoyed because after some time I'm like, guys, when is this black tie event happening? I was also tired, eh? I'm like, yo, there's things happening in between, but black tie.
Black tie is not coming.
When? Black tie's not coming.
And
like Makumaro needs to meet her castmates.
And then that's when I got to the end of the episode, that's when I realized that they were really trying to prolong the black tie affair so they could tie it into the next episode. So they just fill us with a bunch of scenes that really did not make any sense and a lot of debriefs. And then I was like, now you're trying to
some filler scenes just for us to say to be continued. Just for us to say to be continued. I was like, TBC, after all of this, we've been waiting. And you guys said TBC.
Please, Popeyes. We're not Popeyes. We review reality TV for a living. We are not Popeyes. Don't do this. Don't do this to us. Oh, baby.
When I'm episode 100, and like we review.
We are experts.
We've been here for ages, darling. We've been here for the eras.
Beautiful homes.
It's because we've just watched like so many seasons of all of these shows and seen so many iterations of them that we can tell when we're being played for.
Exactly.
And we're like, guys, something's wrong. We should be within like by minutes 30 we should have started with black tie and then end with black tie. Why are we continuing with black tie tomorrow? For next
week? So we're only getting to meet Tobile like properly in episode 4. Like seeing her interact with the ladies. Because then like literally jiggy now it's painful. So obviously now the timeline is off because now it makes it seem like that Annie and Londi met up earlier in the day. Now they're seeing each other at the end of the day because it looked like it was the afternoon. Anyway, they're having paintball. It's Jojo, Annie, Nonku, and Londi. And then, I mean, they play their paintball.
That slow motion vibe was very cute. I enjoyed that.
Oh, when they walked in.
Yeah, that was cute.
But now Nonku and now the paintball stuff is done, whatever, I don't care. But Nonku and Annie are finally having the long-awaited conversation. And
first of all, are you a fan of paintball? Would you go?
No, I don't know.
I was like, I want to do paintball.
Does it leave like a scar? Like, does it bruise you? No, then it's okay.
Yeah, for like a week or two.
How painful is it?
It's painful. Have you been stung by a bee?
No.
You've never been stung by... Okay. Well, it's like a bee sting, but then a bee sting stays for a while. Yeah. It's like a bee sting and then it's gone for after 10 seconds. Okay. So it stings 10 seconds, then it's gone. But it hurts.
No, then I'm
Yeah, I know. I was once invited. When was it? In grade 9. Like the boys invited me to do paintball. I was like, paintball, guys? Are you guys
In grade
serious? They're
9,
like,
you already
no.
said
My friends are like,
no.
no, go. I'm like, no, go. Like, hey, the boys want to make a connection with you. Go. I was like, Ish,
Did
really?
you go?
Now here we are, busy playing paintball. Yeah. This thing is, all the grade 9 boys in the class were going. So if I'm the only one that's not going, it's like, oh, Susan's really like, what's going on? You know? So yeah, so I ended up going. I got shot maybe like 3 or 4 times. That's painful. I'm never going again. I've
I
been.
love how that happened over 10 years ago and you said, still not going to do it. Like, even you said,
Never
period, I'm not
again.
doing it again.
I'd rather do laser tag. I'd rather do laser because
Oh,
I enjoy
laser
like
tag
the
is
aspects of,
great.
holding a gun and like running around. I'd rather do
On one
laser
of
tag
my
because that's not painful.
birthdays when I was a kid, one of them was laser tag. I love that stuff. We should do that. I'm cool.
Yes,
I really
I'm
am
keen.
cool, hey?
I'm keen. You are. No, you are. Straight.
Someone told me that I was cool, and I was like, you know what? I must believe in my oats. I was like, I just believe in my. Like, I really am just cool. I'm
What
the
did they say
cool
for you to
mom.
say for them to
I'm the
say that you're
mom,
cool?
you know, that's how I felt when the person said it. I was like, oh. They were like, no, you're just such a vibe, and I said, oh my god, thank you.
What were you doing? You're just being yourself.
So that's enough. That's enough. That's literally enough.
No, were you playing music? Were you like doing something?
No,
Must be
obviously
something
I'm the
that you've
aux
done.
god, and you guys were, people were jamming. I'm the aux god. Shout out to myself. But like, I mean, they were like, you're such a vibe, and I said, oh my god, I'm cool. Remember when Tippy said that she wanted to be my friend because she thought I was cool? I was like, I've never thought of myself as a cool person, but I'm like, hey, keep it coming. Keep telling me I'm cool.
Wait, Nana.
Wait, Nana, listen. I'm cool. But anyway, back to the scene. Anyway, long-awaited
Cool kid.
long-awaited conversation between Annie and Nonku. Annie just says that she's been getting weird vibes from Nonku. I feel like it might be the other way around. Like, Annie's made it very clear that she just doesn't fucks with Nonku's energy. Like, I thought it was...
Because Nonko's trying. Nonko's actually trying, but Annie is just over it. Like, everything she does, she's just over it. And I get it. You have that one person when, like, they don't even know that you're annoyed by them, but, like, they just annoy you. Like, they're just annoying. And if they're probably to hear, they'd be like, oh, but I thought we were cool. It's like, no, girl.
No.
I just tolerate you.
Well, that's why Nonku was shocked, because Annie was like, Annie in her ITM was like, she finds her cool, but she can... Oh, wait, sorry, in person, sorry. She finds Nonku cool, but she's like, I'm the cool mom. Finds her cool, but she's like, she can also be feisty, which is true. Nonku is very feisty. She's confrontational. That's just who he is. But Nonku in her ITM was like, she feels like Annie never has anything good to say about her, right? She's always trying to find something wrong with her.
And it's not even that, it's just you just rub her the wrong way. So anything you do is going to rub her the wrong way. That's just it.
And then Nonku made a good point. She's like, maybe Annie just isn't, she's not mature enough to understand her. And I really think it's just that they don't understand each other. Like, they just don't understand each other.
Yeah.
But you see Nonku's face when she was like, I don't know if I like you. I was like, I wouldn't say that I like you. I wouldn't say that we're friends. And Nonku's like, how? We're not friends. No, we're not friends. And you don't know if you like me or not. Like, then what are we doing?
She's like, I thought we were at least friends, girl.
Now she's getting the shock of her life.
Friends. Like, why?
Because honestly, if somebody says that I don't think that I like you and we're not friends, like, then what are we doing then? Like, what are we doing? You know?
We're just co-workers. That's what she meant. We're just co-workers.
She should have just said that, because then we would have been like, okay. Then I would have been like, break the fourth wall, show the producers and everything.
Break the fourth wall.
Yes, like, show us the producers, the cameraman. Like, because she's saying we're colleagues. Like, then she must be like, look around, girl. Like, we're on a TV show. Like, we have to work together. Break that fourth wall. Break it. But then she did raise a good point, and he's just like, I don't think I have the patience for Nonku. And I think that's honestly what it is. She just doesn't have the patience for her. Then we have another scene, and literally I wrote in my notes, Baton, another scene. I said, black tie, where is it? Because now people are in the gym.
I think this gym scene. This is when I pressed the up button to see like how far the episode are we, because damn,
same.
Where is this black tie?
Literally same. I was just like,
I agree with you.
I was so confused.
I was tired by then. I was
And there was nothing about
Sanso.
the scene that was exciting. So we're going to skip over it because the next thing is fine. And
It was so necessary because, like, literally, they were discussing the same thing that she discussed when she went to go visit her. When she went to go see her house. I mean, when Lassie went to go see Londi, they discussed the exact same thing of, do you have a man? Like,
that's
oh,
why
guys.
Lassie is busy hyping us up for nothing. Making it seem like there's some mystery man. Like, she's hyping us up for nothing. She can stop.
I told you last episode, there's no mystery man.
Girl, I agree with you now. I'm just like...
Ain't no mystery man there.
So finally, how many scenes later? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scenes later, black tie affair comes.
Stop it.
No, 9.
No, that's unnecessary. That's too many scenes. I'm tired.
I wanted the episode to end, and that's at some point I was like, just don't show us black tie then. It's okay. 9 scenes.
9?
Of nothing. If we're being honest, of nothing. For you just to hype us up for black tie, and then you want to, it's for TBC, now we must wait for next week. No, actually, someone was...
They teased us, eh? No, they teased us. They really teased us. Let It Rain. We're branch of Let It Rain now.
Yes, Let It Rain Productions, no.
To whom it may concern. To whom it may concern.
Good day. Good day, sir.
I hope this letter finds you well.
Well, please note that episode 3 of The Real House of Durban needs to be re-edited. It needs to be re-edited and then release that thing again, because no. Guys, 9 scenes. No, I just reshoot the whole thing. Edit the whole thing again.
Oh, it was so... Only for them to say, it's Makumalo. You know what Lassie said when she was like, all of this waiting and this pomposity and just for it to be Makumalo, it's like, that's exactly how we felt.
Yeah, that's how we felt when
That's exactly how we felt. We were like 9 scenes just for TBC. Just for TBC.
So finally, we get the black tie affair. It's at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Let's just go through some of the looks. This was Jojo and hubby. We got a lot of nays for this. A lot of nays.
Check out our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us, Reali-Tea_SA. I really wasn't feeling her look. The shoes were ruining it for me. The pink shoes.
Is it? No, fair.
So obviously Calvin and Jojo arrived early. What Fit has been she said it's hard to be late if you have a Rolex. I said flex on us. Tell us you have money without telling us you have money.
Yeah.
So other ladies arrive. We have Sarisha. I like this look. She looks great. If you can see it properly.
Sarisha, babes, you've been stepping it up.
Yes.
And thank you. Thank you for listening. We appreciate
Nonku's outfit,
really
I loved. There we go. Nonku's outfit, I love.
Yeah, Nonku always slays.
Yeah, she slays. She has a great body.
I feel like
it was definitely cocktail.
I don't know if it was giving me... Thank you. I was just about to say the exact same thing. It was definitely giving me more cocktail than black tie. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, then next up we have Annie and her husband. Well, just Annie here in this picture, but she came with her husband. I like this look. I think she looks great.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Definitely
Stunning.
A great look.
Stunning.
And then Lassie was wearing a black and gold dress. She doesn't post any of her pictures, like the outfits that she wears on her Instagram, which makes me sick. The other ladies are doing a really good job at it. But anyway, so she was wearing a black and gold dress. She looks great. I liked it as well. Tobile's outfit got a lot of nays on our Instagram, but I want to like it, but I can't.
Too busy. Just
Especially
way
at the
too
top
busy.
there. What's happening?
Just a lot going on. Yeah.
A lot.
Like, I love the idea, but it was just a lot. Yeah, I agree.
And obviously we know.
Also, guys, I love how. Sorry, on the profile, like Rita put up questions of how do you feel about Sarisha and always wearing boots. Thank you. I feel vindicated. I was reading the replies and I'm like, yes, guys.
Yeah, because someone
was like, it's the billionaire self-sabotaging herself for me, and like you're right, she is a whole billionaire and you're self-sabotaging.
Because it's always boots and booties, and I was like, why? Durban is hot. Somebody said not in that Durban weather. I said yes, I agree.
Please,
guys, it really
like,
makes no sense to me. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, people started arriving. Suresh obviously comes in her Bentley. Shout out to her. She came with her friend Neil, and then people online were laughing. They were like, "Do you think the billionaire was gonna come to this event?" I said, "Listen, you might have a point. You might have a point.
That's so rude.
It really is, but they have a
I
point."
thought he didn't come because I thought this was during the times when like people were starting to like dig up how like shady his history is, like his business dealings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did I miss that?
Don't you know that Vivian really is involved in a whole bunch of scandals?
Is he in state capture also?
That like his money isn't as clean as you think it is.
I mean, you don't get that rich by being ethical, if we're being honest. For you to become a billionaire, you don't become a billionaire unless you win lotto.
Let's talk about it.
But if you become a multi-millionaire, a billionaire, you don't get there by being ethical and following the rules. Are you high? If you think that they're ethical, then you are high and drunk at the same time. Because you must be mad. Are you mad?
Ooh, I love how Rita's like, why is this even news?
Why? Yeah,
why are we
are people shocked?
this?
Were people like, oh, I don't know. He's a billionaire. He owns casinos, hotels.
Rita's like, why even bother investigating anyone that's rich? Why waste your time?
We've been knowing.
You're wasting your time.
We've been knowing. Because honestly, I mean, wasn't it Obama when he came to give that Nelson Mandela speech talking about like, why does somebody need to be that rich? Listen, people are that rich. But I honestly believe any billionaire, multi-millionaire, anything like that, they didn't get there being ethical. That's just the real tea.
Yeah, I agree too.
Point blank period. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Suresh came with her, she called him her husband, Neil. So now people are just, all the husbands are there, people are sitting, now it's awkward and it's quiet because they still don't know who the host is, they don't know, what's happening, they're just sitting there awkwardly, everyone's quiet. And I was like, it's what was interesting though, when you think about the other franchises, especially the international ones, especially the US ones, the husbands all get together and talk and then they end up having their own scenes.
Yes, they have a little corner.
None of the husbands here actually congregated together and like,
I think they will like once Mseleku arrives.
But they were all sitting at the table.
Oh, now they're all sitting at the table. Yeah, true.
I don't know. It was weird.
Well, it also what killed me was like how guests kept on coming and people were like, "Oh, is that them?" It's like, no, it's just the waiter. Is that no? It's just the friend. Is that? No.
Nonku obviously was later than others, but she came in with her friend Paula. Honestly, Paula ran because now we don't know what is she gonna do now that you're on the show with her. Like she might. Hello, Mabusi is a great example. So Paula ran. Ran. No, Paula must run.
He said Paula ran.
Must run. Get out, sis. Get out. Nonku can switch up real quick. She'll be saying at the reunion, that's not my friend.
Jordan Peele, get out.
No, because Nonku can then get at the reunion.
She'll be like,
and say, I don't know.
And she's gonna say, who did she come with? She's gonna say, who did she come with? It's who did you come with for me? Like, guys, how did Mabusi come here? And she's the one who asked. Was it her who asked it? It was her, ne?
Like, who invited her? What?
It was her who asked it. Imagine. She's like, who invited her? But like, girl, we saw you film a scene with her. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Anyway, so they finally all enter the dining room. People are obviously hungry. Not the food arriving before the host. Like, I'm still trying to figure out, was it Tobile's, like, was it Makumalo's idea saying, no, I really want to be the last person to come?
I get being the last person to come, but like being the last, but even you came after your starter. Your host de voir.
Hey, host de voir.
Your amuse bouche.
Hey, starter.
It didn't make sense.
At all.
It didn't make sense.
So obviously people are arriving. There was one guest, even before the food came, that walked in. They were like, how? Are you the host? It's really the guessing. It's the guessing for me. It's the guessing for me. But finally, the host arrives. It's Makumalo, Tobile Makumalo Mseleku with her husband, Musa Mseleku. And listen, what's her name? Lassie is like, how I was expecting some kind of Beyonce, somebody special, but she's like, Kanti is just Tobile. She's like, wow.
It's just Tobile.
It's like, that's it. That's what we waited for. She was really disappointed, genuinely disappointed.
She was so disappointed.
But But yeah, that was the end of
She's
that.
like, I deserve more.
But I mean, after making people wait and that black tie, the invitation, I mean, the drama, only for it to be someone.
Also, she knows. I'm sure she knows all these Nguni people. That's why she's like,
Mm.
it's mine gay.
Look, I know this girl. We've been out for lunch. Like we know each other. But yeah, that was the end of the episode. Say, Susan's your rating, thoughts, comments, opinions.
Ratings, thoughts. Yeah, it was definitely like stretched out, especially now that we're like recapping it, and I'm like, scene after scene after. And you said 9 scenes. No one deserves that. No one deserves that. But it was cute though. It was cute.
Okay.
I'll give it a 7.
I thought about the same.
No, 6.5.
Oh, okay.
6.5 for making us wait, and then saying TBD. 6.5.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna join you there. Like, definitely a 6.5 because we still have to experience the black tie affair. Like, we still have to go through that after hyping us up for it. And then people earlier in the episode saying the event is today, but then people were going paintballing, lunch, conversations were happening. It made no sense. Gym. People were going to gym. How are you gonna gym the day of the event? That thing they were gymming in the evening.
People were eating sweets, other people's sweets, the enemy's sweets. They don't know if those sweets are poison or not, but they're still gonna eat them.
The fact that they made it seem like it, because it really did come off. It was one day. So you're telling me that Londi went to meet up with Annie, then she went for paintballing in the afternoon, then in the evening she went to go gym with Lassie, all in one day, and then she started to get ready for the black tie affair. No.
Also, where was her husband? She's busy asking Lassie, hey, you're coming with the man.
No, she came. Her husband came.
Oh yeah, her husband came. Okay,
yes,
husband came later.
Yes,
Sorry,
he was
came
there.
later.
Lassie came.
What does he do?
I don't know. He's a businessman.
He gives me taxi boss energy. I don't know. It's a sporties because he's always wearing sporties. He just gives me taxi boss.
Do I give that vibe? The disappointment.
Man, we're calling you Rita. Like, who's calling you Rita at the taxi rank?
Someone.
That would be such a flex.
Right?
I actually love that for you. I'd love that for you. Like, if you own the fleet of taxis, or you married someone who owned the fleet of taxis, and then you're just like there in the taxi rank in your Louis Vuittons.
Oh, I would not survive.
That would be such a flex.
I would not. I'd be dead. All the taxi violence. Oh, man, I wouldn't make it a year. You'd have to have my funeral.
I feel like you'd have the guts to like survive. You'd have your gun ready. You'd be prepared. You'd be like, hey, someone's coming. I got my gats. Me, on the other hand, I can see you holding a pistol. I can't see myself holding a pistol. I can't.
It's just for gun violence. Well, ain't nobody. I'm here. Actually, let me consider it. Let me go to the dark side a little bit. Dabble there a little bit just to see.
Go to Ep3.
Hey, whoa, no, Ep3 scares me. Let me just. Even though there's gang Zulu people in Joburg, maybe one day is one day.
Dude, go deeper, go home.
Girl. But yeah, I agree with you. 6.5 as well. 9 scenes of nothing, only for us to then still have to wait for black tie affair. Keen to see the black tie affair. I know you probably didn't watch the preview for the next episode, but it seems like they're trying to force polygamy on other people. Guys, leave people alone. Not everybody wants is Tembu.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, why is he always trying to force this thing of like, hey, everyone must get No, it's not for everyone. Hey, first of all, do you have the racks? Like, do you have the racks? That's the first question. And this is South Africa. Hey, not everyone has those racks.
Fax no printer.
Honest. It's not Dubai, so really.
To have 2 households. 2. If you have just to say now, you must have 3, 4.
And 2 is just the beginning. 2 is like you're still a starter. They want you to have at least 3, 4. So really, that's a lot of money. No.
But we'll see what happens next week. I'm excited. Just to let you guys know, if you'd like to join us for one of our reviews, please slide into our Instagram DMs and we'll make a plan and get you here on the episode with us. Or if you just like to send voice notes on your thoughts, then send them as well on Instagram and we will play them on one of our episodes. So we want to engage with you guys more, get your thoughts and stuff, because we're all just regular people watching these shows, but we all have opinions about what we're watching.
Yeah. Yes.
We just turn it into a podcast. That's what we did. Ma'am. So yeah, guys, this episode.
And don't forget to follow us on IG
Yes,
and
follow us.
click like, subscribe.
Yes, comment
Great.
below, like
all those cute things. All those cute things.
All of them.
And you can rate on Spotify now as well,
really?
guys. You can rate on Spotify. So we know that most of you are listening on Spotify. Yeah, you can rate podcasts now on Spotify.
Oh, most of them listening on Spotify. Let me double check.
I don't know. That came out of my head. Why do you have to double?
No, maybe you could be right. How I'm not trying
double checking me in front of the people.
I'm not
Really?
trying to embarrass you in these streets, but I'm just like
in these streets.
I'm not trying to embarrass you. Analytics. There we go.
Embarrass?
Not
embarrassed. She's talking about embarrassment?
Embarrassed. Actually, most of our users on Apple Podcasts. That's interesting. Obviously, Spotify is second.
On the Apple.
Yeah, it says 35% of our users on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and 24% are on Spotify.
Ooh, we should check our rating after this. Actually.
Okay, we'll do that now. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. We will see you all on episode 84 of the podcast. We are out.